Hello, I'm Scott Schomer from the Schomer Law Group. Have you ever started a home improvement project or a car repair project only to quickly discover that you were over your head? It seemed like a good idea at the time. We found a similar situation with probate court on a regular basis where we find pro-per folks trying to handle their own estates. So the question is it a good idea to handle your own probate? Well, let me start with some basic questions so you have an idea of some of the things that you'll be facing. So first of all, is there a will? And if there is, are you familiar with the requirements in the probate code for lodging the will and handling the will? Failure to understand this can have very serious and material consequences. Do you know how to file a petition for probate? Do you know how to give notice? Do you know who you're supposed to give notice to? Have you ever been to court? Have you ever spoken to a judge or tried to convince a judge of your position, right or wrong? Do you know how to deal with some of these technical problems? In filing the petition, are you familiar with the Independent Administration of Estates Act? Do you know whether you should be asking for full authority under the IAEA or limited authority? What's the difference? What are the pluses and minuses? Once you obtain an appointment, do you know how to secure it, how your power is exercised? Do you know the difference between an order and letters and why they are important? How about creditors? Are you familiar with dealing with the process for dealing with creditor claims? The tools that you're given under the probate code are very powerful for dealing with creditors, but only if you know how to use them. What about marshaling assets? Do you know how these assets are supposed to be held? Do you know how to get control of them? Do you understand how to invest them? There are very specific requirements about how assets are to be invested under the probate code, and failing to meet those requirements can result in catastrophic problems for you or the estate. How about closing the estate? Do you realize that in most estates, the court requires a formal accounting, and not just any type of accounting, but a specific, what we refer to as a probate style accounting? Do you know how to prepare those? How to get them approved? How about something called probate notes? Have you heard of probate notes? Do you know where to find them? How to address them? How to cure them? We see people struggle with these issues all of the time, and frequently hear judges tell litigants that are in the court, I can't give you legal advice. You need to see a lawyer. Well, rather than trying to understand all this stuff, rather than trying to become an expert, come to us. We are the experts in this area. I'm a certified specialist in this area, and we can make probate simple and easy. It starts with a phone call. You may never have to see the inside of a courtroom, and we will be there to coach you all the way. Schomer Law Group, come see us to help you with your probate problems.